Hello. Today our tutorial is about your projects. Your projects are your coursework assignments that you plan to upload to your portfolio. So remember, the assignments that are required in the portfolio are just evidence of the work that you're doing in class. So to get started, here we are on our home page, the dashboard. The symbol is the home. And we want to get started on our projects. The projects are signified by this briefcase. You see it says Manage Your Projects. We're going to click on that. So now this page opens my project page. You see I've already started one of my projects. And the good news for your projects is that you have some specific projects that we've created for you. So when you click the plus sign to create a new project, you're going to use a community project. That means the template, the format of the project has already been created and you don't need to create it from new. So click Yes, Community Project. Here you will have your menu of possible projects. So depending on what is assigned to you for the portfolio, click on the project you want to start working on. Today I'm going to show you how to upload documents and artifacts for your formal writing assignment. So I'll click the check mark here. And the first thing that you'll see is some instructions here on the right hand side. The instructions tell you what to upload and how to do it. There's two more questions here about the project itself. So this question asks you what grade you earned for this assignment when you submitted it in class. And then this question asks you, what have you done since completing the project for class to revise it or make it better for your portfolio? When you're done with the instructions, click the X in the upper right-hand corner, and now you're ready to start uploading your documents. For this section here, you don't really need to add anything. This is if you want to add a file to describe a summary of your project. But we don't need to do that because Foliotek allows us to type a short summary by clicking the pencil. So when we click the pencil, we can describe our project. My advice is to include some information about which class you wrote this project for, something about the prompt or the assignment in general, and then anything else that you think is important for the portfolio committee to know about this assignment. Okay, so there's my short description of my assignment. Now when it's time to add files, I'm going to click Add Page down here. Remember, these options here I don't really need to change. So just stay over on this side. So to click Add Page, just press the plus sign. Now choose what kind of file you want to upload. For most of us, it's going to be this image that indicates a file from our computer. So we'll click on this one. And now don't be confused by this. These are some documents you've already uploaded to Foliotek. And if you've uploaded some other files to Foliotek for other projects, you can find them here in a shortcut. But most of you are just going to click the plus sign here where it says Upload Files. Then you will see this very familiar box open up. I'm going to use my filing system that you remember from an earlier tutorial. So I have all of my classes here in a folder called Spring 18. I'm using one of my assignments from EAP 1200, so I know exactly where to go to find my work. Here's a folder for each of the assignments I've been working on in my class, and I'm going to be using my analysis essay. So the first thing I'm going to upload is my brainstorm and my scratch outline, because I kind of want that to be the first page, because that's the first step of my process. So you see this bar indicating here the progress of the upload. And now here you see my PDF right here inside Foliotek. Very well presented. Now I want to go ahead and click Add Page. And I want to upload my outline, because that was the second step of my process. So I'm going to open up my analysis essay folder, click on my outline, and here it comes. Now you see my outline is a Microsoft Word document. You see how nicely it's presented right here on Foliotek. The Portfolio Committee won't have to download any of your documents. They're presented in full right here on the website. Click Add Page again. Now I'm going to upload my draft. You see my draft is a PDF file because I had some handwritten comments from my instructor, so I scanned this document so it will be a PDF. So there you see my draft with some comments. And now I'm going to click Add Page one more time, go to my folder, Upload Files, and I'm going to upload my final draft. Now, when I'm done, I can click the X, my work will be saved. Now you see I'm back in my Projects menu, and now I have all of my projects that I've started, and if I want to come edit those projects, I can click the menu, click the pencil to edit the project, or I can preview how does this project look by clicking the View button. A new tab will open, and this is what your project looks like to the Portfolio Committee and anyone who's viewing your portfolio. Here's the overview that I wrote so the committee knows what exactly this project is. Then we also have the pages. Very organized, very nicely presented, and easy to do if we just follow some basic steps. Now, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to my main page, and I think what I want to do is I want to add something here to Overview to give the portfolio a list of what 1, 2, 3, and 4 are, so they know what they're looking at. I think that's a good idea. So I'm going to close this preview page, and I'm going to edit my project. Remember, click the X if you don't need the instructions. And now I can make a list. 1. This is a scan of my brainstorm and scratch outline. Number 2. This is a document file of my formal outline. Number 3. This is a scan of my first draft with instructor's comments. And then number 4, this is a document version of my final draft. Now I think that that will present to the Portfolio Committee in a more organized and clear way. That way they know exactly what is page 1, page 2, page 3, and page 4. Remember, when you're finished making your edits, click the check mark and your work will be saved. You don't need to finish a project each time you open it. You can always save your work, return to it later, and click the pencil to enter the project and edit it again. Click the X to close the instructions, and now we can edit. If you want to delete a page, click the little trash can to delete. If you want to add a new page, click the plus sign to add a new page. That's it. So when you're uploading your project work, remember some basic tips. Use the briefcase to manage your projects. Click the plus sign to create a new project. Use a community project template which is already created for you. When you create the new project, you will see the instructions, read them carefully, press the X, and then enter your overview here and add pages and documents using the plus sign. When you want to view your work, click the eyeball for a preview or click the pencil to edit your work. Your work will always be saved, and the next time you log on to Foliotek, you will find everything where you left it. So remember, use an organized filing system for your coursework, and uploading your projects to Foliotek should be very easy, just a matter of a few clicks in the right places. Let me know if you have any questions, and in our next tutorial, I'll give you a brief look about how to use Foliotek's very helpful ? Online help site. So stay tuned for that.